Good evening and welcome to Sunset News on this Thursday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather and sports. I am Aina Kweyo. In the news tonight, humans, dogs and goats all scrambles for food at the Opuwo dumping site from the Opuwo Town Council truck, which arrived to offload some waste on Wednesday afternoon. The town, situated in Kunene region, is home to over 20,000 people. In the picture, Chirombo Kandimwine stands with her 10-month-old baby, old baby, to see what she can get. Kandimwine visits the dumping site to collect metal, which they go and resell in the town to make money. The group said they have not received their drought relief food for more than 5 months now. Mothers, fathers are here with their children who spend their day with their parents collecting waste instead of going to school. In our next story, digital transformation has been knocking at the doors of Namibian corporations and entities for some time, but very few have had the courage to answer. Synergy, a marketing and advertisement agency under Namibia Media Holding umbrella, recently unveiled their artificial intelligence chatbot to various stakeholders of the public sector. This chatbot, accessible to users via WhatsApp, can provide regular weather updates for shoppers up to date with the latest deals and special offers, and share vital information with subscribers. InTouch Interactive Marketing, an agency under the NMH umbrella, which specializes in a plethora of digital services, including a creation of apps and web pages, as well as a driver of digital solution in Namibian context, also introduced stakeholders to their RSVP system, which allows a stakeholder to digitally manage their guest list. Moving over to our next story, the Namibian National Association of the Deaf marched peacefully from Kudu Zoo Park in commemoration of Deaf Awareness Week, with a theme, a world where deaf people everywhere can sign anywhere. The march is also a cry for recognition and the community's language, which they feel is not entirely appreciated or validated. This video is courtesy of Rita Kakelo. Okay.
Today we are protesting, focusing on the government must recognize Namibian Sign Language for the deaf people. So now we are protesting, waiting for the parliament members to give them a petition to discuss about the Namibian Sign Language being recognized. And yeah, thank you.
Do you love dancing? If your answer is yes, then don't miss the Zumba charity event on Friday at Senior Park Old Age Home in Pioneers Park. Yolanda Nell talks to Chappie. Have a look.
Hello everybody. I want to invite you to join us this Friday evening between 7 and 8:30 at Senior Park for a Zumba Glow party, proudly hosted by Zin J and Just Fitness Family Studio. All the proceeds on the night will be donated to a clinic that assists senior citizens without medical aid. So we ask you to please come and join us, come and have some fun, come and glow for charity. See you there.
The Office of the Auditor General launched its Customer Service Charter digital book to, according to the OAG, promote transparency and accountability. Speaking is the Deputy Auditor General at the event. KSAP was there. Have a look.
Charter digital booklet encompasses a comprehensive framework that outlines the specific service standards and guarantees offered by the Office of the Auditor General. It also serves as a beacon of transparency, setting clear expectations for our stakeholders while instilling confidence and trust in our operations. Within this booklet, one will find detailed information on the range of services our office provides. Each aspect is articulated clearly, ensuring a comprehensive understanding of the scope and purpose of our work. Furthermore, the Charter shares insights into the efficient and effective channels of communication that we have established to maximize accessibility and engagement with our esteemed stakeholders. It outlines the diverse mechanisms available for the public to reach out to us seeking guidance or reporting concerns, reinforcing our commitment to providing a responsive and approachable service.
In our Story of the Day segment, we look at the Energy Invest Namibia 2023 publication, the official investment report on Namibia's oil, natural gas, power, mining and renewable energy sector. After the break.
Welcome to Active Kids, a daily TV show that sparks creativity, learning, and fun for young minds. With exciting activities and lessons, Active Kids inspires curiosity and a love for learning.
New face to the 15.
The perfect mix of play and education. Don't miss out on the fun. Tune into Active Kids on NTV every weekday at 10 o'clock and let the adventure begin.
The Energy Invest Namibia 2023 publication, the official investment report on Namibia's oil, natural gas, power, mining and renewable energy sectors, will be launched at the Invest in Namibia Energy Strategic Session at African Energy Week 2023 in Cape Town on the 18th of October.
On the back of 5 commercial oil discoveries, double-digit mining sector growth and a $10 billion hydrogen development, Namibia is gearing up to become the energy capital of the continent. A government-led campaign to accelerate local and foreign investment is set to bring in diversified revenue streams and generate employment, while also contributing to regional sustainability and electrification efforts. The publication is the first of its kind to explore current trends, developments and opportunities within the country's energy sector through high-level interviews and first-hand analysis. It offers insights into the timeline to first oil, current and planned exploration and appraisal drilling programs, as well as Namibia's new upstream local content policy. A dedicated energy transition chapter tracks the latest development of Namibia's large-scale hydrogen projects. This includes an interview with Dware's Green Hydrogen Village, its goal to boost utility-scale solar PV generation capacity, and its status as an up-and-coming supplier of rare earth elements to Europe. The 100-page publication also explores trade and investment opportunities within Namibia's support sectors, including power, transport and infrastructure, featuring an update from BW Energy on its flagship Kudu Gas to Power project, highlighting the expansion of Namibia's principal ports and positioning the country as a trade regional logistics hub within SADC. The report's business and economic outlook features an interview with the central bank governor, coupled with an analysis of local and regional financing capacity and a guide to sustainable investing.
In economic news, we have a look at the GDP growth that slowed down.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
In economic news tonight, real gross domestic product growth slowed to 3.7% during the second quarter compared to 8.5% recorded in the corresponding quarter of 2022, according to the Namibia Statistic Agency. The declaration in growth observed during the second quarter of 2023 is primarily attributed to the construction and the agriculture and forestry sector. Real GDP was estimated at 38.8 billion Namibian dollars in the second quarter, an increase when compared to 37.4 billion Namibian dollars registered in the second quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, economic growth for the first quarter of 2022 was revised upwards from 5% to 5.3%. Now let's have a look at our economic indicators. The Namibian dollar trades for 23 Namibian dollars and 23 cents to 1 British pound, 20 Namibian dollars 17 cents to 1 euro, 18 Namibian dollars 94 cents to 1 US dollar. Two commodities have gone up, with those are copper and Brent crude oil, while gold has decreased with 0.58% and platinum with 0.50%. In the international news slot, we have a look at the UK still working towards meeting its climate commitments.
To another exciting episode of Irongo Toby. Jou is weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik kan byt.
The British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak insisted on Thursday that the UK would still meet its climate commitments despite rolling back on green policies. Sunak watered down Britain's plan to tackle climate change on Wednesday, saying he would delay a ban on sales of new petrol cars to maintain the consent of British people in the switch to net zero. Have a look at this video.
Now, we've been through the numbers and we're absolutely confident that we are on track to hit all our international and domestic targets, which, by the way, are world leading. And the reason I have confidence in that is because we've over-delivered on all of our carbon budgets to date. Despite everyone saying, oh, you might not hit them, we've over-delivered on them. Plus, we can see that the costs of some of these new technologies are falling far faster than people had predicted. Offshore wind is a great example of that. Cost today 70% less than we predicted in 2016. And the adoption of new technologies is happening far faster than we thought, electric vehicles being another good example. So when you put all of that together, run the numbers as we have, we're confident we're on track to deliver net zero, and we can do it now in a more proportionate and pragmatic way. That's how we're going to bring people with us, maintain consent for it, and minimise costs for working families that could have spiralled into the thousands and thousands of pounds. I don't think that's right. Fine. So this is so what are you guys doing? You're doing your
autumn worming.
Yeah.
Autumn
worming.
Before they go into the shed.
Let's have a look at the weather shortly after the break. We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news.
Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country. Here is the weather. The northern region is experiencing clear conditions throughout the day. The maximum temperature ranges from 24 to 28 degrees, while the minimum temperature ranges from 8 to 11 degrees. In the coastal region, the weather conditions are clear throughout the day. The maximum temperature ranges from 26 to 33 degrees, while the minimum temperature ranges from 16 to 20 degrees. After the break, we bring you the sports package courtesy of Sports Rep.
Namibians are still safe.
Everywhere else, the Supreme Court said we are not going to rely on foreign judgments.
By all means, we try to not make journalists public figures, but at the end of the day, they are.
Very good evening. My name is Taiwan Jabala, your host.
With their Protestant offsprings.
But the implementation, like she's saying, is another thing.
Good evening and welcome to the Sunset News Sports section. This is your host, Ashwin Berry. Winning the Deb Marine Namibia Premiership in their first season is not on the agenda for the Commerce Nampo Football Club, but they intend to fight for survival with an early win in the season already under their belts. Their debut in top-flight football was not a baptism of fire as many might have predicted after the police team secured a 2-0 victory over young Brazilians in Keetmanshoop. Now, Echam, who took charge of the team and helped it gain promotion, is well aware of how difficult league football can get. Commerce Nampo are set to battle Tigers and Civics after the league break. The Karibib Football Club, KFC, has embarked on a journey to empower youth in the town with the vision of enabling those with talent to showcase their skills. The club recently acquired a sponsorship of 10,000 Namibian dollars from the town's First National Bank branch. A handover ceremony took place at Karibib Usab Sports Field with KFC men's team, academy, women's team showing off their skills and entertaining the Karibib community. The football club's mission is to make a significant contribution to Namibia's women, men and youth and the disabled. Now the club hopes to give an opportunity to everybody for sustainable development. Rugby World Cup host France's coach Fabien Galtier is not taking any risks with the match against Namibia, making 12 changes to the side that struggled to get the better of spirited Uruguay last Thursday. The two teams battle tonight and Galtier has selected a powerful 23 for this match, including loose head prop Cyril Bale and inside centre Jonathan Dante, who are both eager for game time on their return from injury, as well as Antoine Dupont, who has yet to lose a match at home since taking over as captain. Namibia, meanwhile, have conceded 123 points and 18 tries in their 2 matches to date at Rugby World Cup, managing only 1 try and 11 points of their own in 2023. Now, the BDO Namibian Open Squash Championship started yesterday morning at Wanderers in the capital, where, among others, Namibian-born Dene van Zyl will defend her 2022 Open Women's title. The tournament will be broadcast live from 4 p.m. daily on Namibia Media Holdings NTV on all Facebook pages of Republican, Sportrap and Namibian Sun. Top-ranked players from South Africa, Egypt, Kenya, Nigeria, Zambia and Zimbabwe, and as far as Sri Lanka, will grace the country with their presence. That's it for sports stories. Enjoy your evening.
Vir sportliefhebbers en belangstellendes skakel weekliks in op die Tonnelsportprogram waar ons elke Vrydag aand saamgesels op NTV op DStv kanaal 285. En dit is oor die naweek se internasionale sport asook wat in Namibië gebeur. Die tonnel is ook op GoTV kanaal 25 en dan Vrydag aande 9uur op al die Facebook-platforms van Namibië Media Holdings. Kom hoor wat sê die kundiges en die spelers en die afrigters. Sien jou in die tonnel.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Let's look at the highlights from tonight's broadcast. Humans, dogs and goats all scrambled for food at the Upward dumping site from the Upward Town Council truck which arrived to offload some waste on Wednesday afternoon. The town, situated in Kunene region, is home to over 20,000 people. The Namibian National Association of the Deaf marched peacefully from Kudu to Zoo Park in commemoration of Deaf Awareness Week with the theme, "A world where deaf people everywhere can sign anywhere." The march is also a cry for help, for recognition of the community's language, which they feel is not entirely appreciated or validated. The video you've just watched was courtesy of Rita Kakelo. Real gross domestic product growth slowed to from 3.7% during the second quarter compared to 8.5% recorded in the corresponding quarter of 2022, according to the Namibia Statistic Agency. The declaration in the growth observed during the second quarter of 2023 is primarily attributed to the construction and agriculture and forestry sector. And with that, we've come to the end of tonight's broadcast. Make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook, on all NMH platforms, on weekdays, as well as on our website, which is called oneup2.com. Sunset News screens on DSTV 285, as well as GoTV channel 25 every weekday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. This has been Sunset News. Please don't end your day without us. Good night.